Hello everyone, and welcome back. By the way, I would love to announce that tomorrow morning we will be stabbing Charlie directly in the kneecap as usual. But, on more important news, we are continuing to thwart John Bison, and unfortunately this episode deals with the bears. We stopped two of the Iron Horse trains already.
We'll need this hand car to chase down Iron Horse number 3. But for the time being, it's all fenced in.
No problem. I'll tear that fence apart.
The metal's too resilient for my bombs or your muscle. No, for this job, we're going to have to rely on a stronger force. The love of a mother for her child.
Aww.
You got something to tell me?
Yes, I've had the good fortune of locating 2 juvenile bear cubs. If you put them together inside that fence, they'd surely start fighting. Bears at that age are particularly antisocial. Noise from the squabbles should bring their mother around to free the angry youths.
I get ya. That big mama bear will be able to smash the fence no problem to free her cubs.
That's correct.
Beware, cubs, for you are hunted by the Murray.
Okay, so we're hunting bear cubs. Alright, geese, let's have at it now!
Good work, Murray. I'll send you the coordinates to the next bear cub. Sorry to say it, but the other cub is somewhere in this bear cave. Be careful, Murray.
Got away!
That was fast. The mother is already on her way. That was beautiful. Just like a nature documentary. Only more violent.
Yes, a violent nature documentary. I remember the last nature documentary I was watching, and one of the Canada geese pulled out a gun. Yes. The Canada geese are well known for mugging tourists. Just barely missed it. is. Yeah, poor bastard. Didn't see that coming.
Slide, the second iron horse train is coming too fast. You might not have time to jump on top.
Relax, Bentley. There's more than one way to get on top of that caboose.
I don't know why Bentley thought that I wouldn't be able to get on the caboose.
The other clockwork lug should be hooked into the engine. Furnace. Sneak your way up there and grab it.
Why would there be a passenger car in a spice shipping train?
You should have seen how many missile launchers there were attached to these train cars. I don't mind saying that it took some real finesse on my part to deal with the defenses.
And that is how you take care of 4 guards real quick. Don't understand why that didn't get him immediately, but okay. It's not like I'm that severely injured. Plus, there's still plenty of breakables with health drops in them in here.
Attention Iron Horse number 2. In case you haven't heard, some lucky varmint managed to make off with the clockwork lung in Iron Horse 1. All the guards on duty have been punished according to the lumberjack code. Don't let the same thing happen to you. You boys have done some real good work lately, and I'd hate to have to put you out on. Disability. That's it. Keep your axes sharp.
Oh my god. So many of these elks in one place. Or moose, I guess. I did like moose. Almost got killed by a moose once. Wasn't fun. It was just sitting there in the middle of the road. Such bullshit. Can't even follow through with the triangle square combo.
You should have seen how many missile launchers there were attached to these train cars. I don't mind saying that it took some real finesse on my part to deal with the defenses.
Oh, I killed 2 with 1 strike on that one. Okay, let's continue.
Attention Iron Horse number 2. In case you haven't heard, some lucky varmint managed to make off with the clockwork lung in Iron Horse 1. All the guards on duty have been punished according to the lumberjack code. Don't let the same thing happen to you. You boys have done some real good work lately, and I hate to have to put you out on disability. That's it. Keep your axes sharp.
Okay. Elks dealt with. Gotcha.
Fantastic! We're raking in the clockwork parts left and right.
Perfect. Now we can go after Iron Horse 3.
Okay, guys, this is it.
Operation
Time to
Choo
break into
Choo.
Iron Horse number 3 and carry away the clockwork stomach. Now, the train's moving too fast to jump onto here in town, so we'll have to catch up with it on Murray's new handcar. Once we're in position, Sly'll hop aboard and make his way up to the engine. While he travels through the interior, I'll provide air support with my RC chopper. I've planned this as a textbook train robbery. If we all do our jobs right, what could possibly go wrong?
I'm sorry, but why did you show a picture of a grizzly bear? What do you mean, what could possibly go wrong? Does John Bison have attack grizzlies on board the train? Is there something you're trying to tell us? I don't feel comfortable going on board this train now, Bentley. Oh, look, it's Carmelita. She's over there
Hop aboard,
fucking
guys.
around.
We've got a train to catch.
Yes, we do.
Got it. Strong work, Murray.
Yeah, sure. The Murray's strength knows no limit.
You're on, Sly. Break into that train and steal the Clockwork Stomach.
That Jean Bison's one strange guy. The Claw Gang divides up the clockwork parts and he walks away with the stomach and lungs? It still creeps me out.
Get creeped out later when we aren't riding an antique handcar at breakneck speeds.
Good point. It's time for a train robbery.
Yeah, you picked the antique part yourself, Bentley, so don't sound so amazed. All you'd have to do is come up with a few little upgrades for it. Okay, let's see here. I think I see the most direct path. Yep. Oh, I'm sorry.
Ain't nobody getting past me. That there clockwork stomach is as safe as a snowman in winter. I'd like to meet the varmint that's been looting my iron horse trains. By Jiminy, I get hot neath the collar just thinking about how I'd cut that boy down. I'd kill him like a spotted owl. I sure would.
Kill him like a spotted owl. Oh, fuck, it's Neela.
Hey, Cooper. Thought I might find you here. Just can't stay away from these clockwork parts, can you?
Oh, I just do it to meet exciting ladies like yourself.
If you'd like some excitement, why not climb up on top of the train? I'm sure to get your heart pumping. Maybe even show you my new ride.
No thanks, Neela. I've seen enough already.
What's the problem, Poodle? Afraid you can't take me on? Have to call up your little friends for help?
Little
Come in,
friends?
little friends. Neela's got me pinned down.
No
Any
little
chance of air
friends.
support?
I've already launched the RC chopper. She won't know what hit her.
No, I'm
Come
pretty
on,
sure she
Cooper.
will, Bentley.
Let's play. What in blazes? All right, little RC friend. This should be a quick bit of destruction.
Catastrophe! Please don't let that be the rotator coupling. Come on, baby, hold together.
Yeah, this is gonna be close.
Damage alert!
Damn it.
She's taking...
I forgot how hard that mission was. Got her.
Lighter? This is a... What? Oh no! Oh no!
That was some fancy flying, little friend.
Whatever you say, poodle.
Hey, Sly! Get to that clockwork stomach fast! This old ant cart is starting to fall apart!
Shouldn't be a problem. Especially given how easy I tear these guards a new ass. Especially with the let's hope I don't fuck this one up. I always remember it being a pain in my ass. Oop. Nope. Yeah, this one was always a pain in my ass. For fuck's sake. Poor bastard didn't see that coming, now did he? Ah.
Never thought I'd see the day when his stomach got turned into a tool of evil.
Looks like John Bison's wised up and bolted the stomach down. We'll have to crack the engine block to get it free.
Then that's just what we'll do. A well-placed bomb down the train's smokestack will knock it loose. Just make sure to take some cover.
Not so
Oh
fast,
shit,
Charlie.
Neela's back.
The clockwork part is mine. They will all be mine.
Catastrophe! Come on, baby, hold together. Hang it. Please don't let that be the road.
Jesus Christ! Got him.
Me. Not the Cooper gang, not Interpol, not anyone!
Stand clear, Sly. This might be messy. Sly! Sly! You okay?
I've got an upset stomach on my hands, but other than that, I feel great.
Yay! We win.
The gang and I had pulled off the impossible. We'd successfully robbed all of John Bison's iron horse trains, and we were walking away with 3, count them, 3 clockwork parts. And as a bonus, we shut down spice distribution in all of North America. Needless to say, we were pretty pleased with ourselves. Can't say the same for Carmelita. Once again, the framed policewoman had to run from the cops. Which was fun at first, but I'm starting to feel a little sorry for her. I mean, what if they replaced Carmelita with someone else? I don't want another cop on my tail. She's a big part of why this is all fun. Sooner or later, I'm gonna have to figure out a way to clear her name. Some way other than turning myself in.
Ah, episode 7. Menace in the North, eh?
Things just weren't right up in Canada. Random acts of violence were popping up like weeds, and the Northern Lights, well, they just weren't right. One night they'd be brighter than ever, and the next, gone. In Nunavut Bay, I overheard talk between Jean Bison and his mysterious partner Arpeggio. Somehow, those two are behind it all. Tracking the source of the disturbance was easy. By simply following the lights, we were led north to an immense lumber camp. The sheer number of fallen trees advertised Jean Bison's presence and that he was in possession of the clockwork talons. Pethivius Raccoonus makes numerous references to the talons slicing through plates of steel. A skilled lumberjack like Bison could clear a forest in hours while wielding the artifacts. Those talons have got to go, both to finally do away with clockwork and to save the environment from his twisted sense of progress. The world just doesn't need to make space for another strip mall.
Fair enough. We need to be redeveloping cities anyway, not expanding outwards ever further into nature.
Okay, so here's what we know. 1, Arpeggio's blimp is on its way to pick up a battery from Jean Bison. And 2, the only way we'll get a crack at Arpeggio's clockwork brain is by finding a way to sneak aboard his blimp.
But before we do that, we'll need to snag the clockwork talons off John Bison. Time is short and we've got a lot to accomplish.
True, but first things first. This lumber camp isn't on any of my maps. I need you to poke around and take some recon photos. They'll help to get my sensors oriented.
No problem. Recon photos I got covered.
In anticipation of the icy climate, I took the liberty of modifying your cane. It can now separate into 2 smaller canes, useful for ice climbing. Try ascending to the top of that sheet of ice. Just jump and hit the circle button to dig in.
Seems unnecessary. Let's go and look for those clue bottles. Let's start by picking this guy. Oh! It appears I've unintentionally angered the grizzly bear, but that's perfectly a-okay, because the grizzly bear's killing guards. Awfully quiet stream today. Charlie must be off being an idiot somewhere. Okay, I jumped and hit the circle button here. Oh, there it goes. Hey! Look at that, it's a mammoth! Hello, Mr. Mammoth. I know it must be very chilly in that ice. we gotta do something really dumb and really risky. Run! Seems like there aren't any clue bottles on the boats. Oh, look at that. Oop! I knocked into him. Got him! Yeah, let's run this back to the safe house since we're up here. Perfect. Okay, so we're at 27 clue bottles. Pretty sure the last 3 are in the area of the bear. Yeah. I'm already hearing that bear. Jesus Christ! This guy's more aggressive than Freddy the fuck Fazbear. What kind of lumber yard has saws on its roof? I mean, if your roof was a warehouse, I could understand, but it's not. Clearly. It's time to find those that last clue bottle. I bet you it's on some building hanging over the edge, and it's sitting on a platform underneath it. Yep, I hear it. There it is. Found it. Now, let's focus on robbing the remaining treasures from the area. So long, schmucko. Okay, let's head over to the one by Bison's house. thankfully we don't have to run all the way home with this one. I believe that's all the treasure there is in this level. Yeah, one on top of the tower, one by that logging bridge, by the sawmill, and one located next to Bisan's front door. Okay, then. So I suggest we get started with the main mission.
It's good to see my Cade upgrade perform so well in the field. Now scout the area. I could really use the reconnaissance.
Ooh.
This place is bear country, all right. Interesting. He's putting out a slight radio signature.
Well, what the hell?
Those saw blades look particularly old. I guess this logging camp has been around for a while.
Oh, God. Those logs are so annoying.
John Bison's house. The lair of the beast. The den of evil. The epicenter of ecological destruction.
It's not very grandiose compared to the other homes of the Claw Gang members. I mean, the first guy lived in a damn nightclub and covered it with his own damn art. The second one lived in a palace, then an ancient jungle temple. A third one lived in a prison and then in an evil mansion, I guess. And now this one just lives in a house.
My sensors detect a Wi-Fi link to that boat. It must be piloted by computer. Okay, that should do it. Now for the real point of interest. Head for that lighthouse and try to find a way to sneak in.
Sneak in? Why would I want to sneak into a lighthouse? Lighthouses are designed to thwart sneaking. They shine lights on things. Well, there's a passage to crawl in.
That's the battery charger, but where's the battery Arpeggio's coming to pick up? Just looking at that spinner makes me dizzy. I was right. The entrance is barred from the inside. Might as well get a shot of old Jean Bison. Oh, Sly, listen in. He's mumbling to himself.
Yeah? What's he mumbling?
Come on, John. You got it in you. Those lumberjack games need
Hello,
some more
Santiolava.
competition, eh? What would attract the participants? Bullseye! I'll post the clockwork talons as a trophy. That should bring in the competition. Although, who am I kidding, eh? I'm gonna win just like every other year. Oh, it's tough being this tough. It sure is, yeah.
Head back to the safe house. We need to talk about these lumberjack games.
Well, guys, Jean Bison has unknowingly thrown down the gauntlet. With the Clockwork Talons as a trophy, we'd be fools not to participate in his lumberjack games. Fortunately, due to frequent avalanches, a log chopping guide was frozen in a wall of ice not far from our position. Sly, you're in charge of acquiring the book. I'm sure it will prove invaluable. Now, we're all aware that Arpeggio's blimp is coming to pick up another battery. To sneak aboard without incident, I'd recommend we pull a Trojan horse and stow away inside the battery. However, the location of the device is still a mystery. We need some inside information. So, working together, you two will infiltrate the Moose Guard's secret RC combat club. Those guys all work in the lighthouse. If you win the battle, I'm sure they'll talk.
Yeah.
Despite his
okay.
antique mind, Jean Bison's no fool. To keep tabs on him, we'll need to bug his house, steal the radio tags off local bears, and then
What the
jerry-rig them into a sensor array.
Bears?
It's a challenging set of tasks, and that blimp's on its way. Let's get to work.
He wants us to steal the radio tags out of grizzly bears' mouths. Let's do some laser redirection. I think there may be a bug in this version that whenever a guard gets attacked by the bear will also target you.
Sly, I've detected what appears to be an ancient guide to log chopping that might be useful for the lumberjack games. Unfortunately, it's frozen deep in an ice wall.
How are we supposed to get to it? Wait for more global warming?
That industrial laser is used to cut through petrified logs. If it could be bounced out that window, with your help, I should be able to harness its energy to melt the ice wall and free the bug.
How do I redirect that thing?
There should be a switch on the other side of this wall. Throw it and then head outside.
Okay. So we have to redirect that laser using a switch on the other side of that wall. Well, so much for getting to pick that guy's pocket.
If I did my math right, and I always do my math right, then the combination has got to be 583.
Gadzooks, that's a nice one.
Attention all you fellas working the sawmill. Make sure you keep a steady watch. A prowler's been spotted, and we cannot afford to have anything happen to our log cutting equipment. Particularly that laser-type saw blade. We're gonna need it once we get to them old oaks up near Lookout Mountain. Well, hey, you know, you should still enjoy yourselves, eh? I mean, how many people get to cut down forests for a living? You all are lucky. Don't ever forget that.
You've done it! The laser's been redirected out the window.
Well, that's good, I guess. We've shined a laser somewhere. God only knows what we're hitting. Ah, yes. Here comes Charizard after a friggin'
Now, to
hour.
get that laser pointed at the ice wall, you'll need to alter its direction with the crystals I put in your pouch.
I see. I just walk to where the laser stops, place a crystal, and it'll bounce the beam to a new position. That log chopping book is as good as ours.
Okay, let's head up and redirect that laser beam. Ooh. So many rubies. God, everything in their grandma's pockets are just shining right now. We're already back over here again? God, we couldn't just, you know, direct the crystal in a good direction. No, that'd be too easy for us. Ah, yes. Okay. Let us free the beast!
Stand clear, Sly. Something else is coming out of the deep freeze. I've never seen such a majestic creature. So full of life, so ready to live. So much for that. He's back in the deep freeze.
Cheer up, pal. We got the log chopping guide.
Well, I suppose since we're so close, we'll do Bear Cave bugging next. And then after that, we'll probably do the last mission.
The wild bears in the area have been tagged with radio tracking devices. If you could snag enough of them, we should be able to set up a receiver array around Jean Bison's house.
I'm always up for bugging someone's home.
The first step is crawling into that bear cave and stealing the goods.
I'm on it.
Let's go in.
The radio transmitters have all been tagged in their mouths. You'll have to sneak up and pickpocket it while they're yawning.
Oh, God.
Sounds safe.
Stay clear of the thin, crackly ice. Walking on it is sure to wake the bears.
I'll keep that in mind.
Jesus Christ, we're just pulling their teeth out while they're asleep. Yeah, we gotta be real careful in this particular room.
Only you could have pulled that off. Head outside and I'll fill you in on the next step.
Oh my God! What the hell was that hook aiming at? You know what? Screw that. No. That hook is stupid. I'm just gonna go back the way I came. If I can. Actually, this is a fun time to say that bears do not actually hibernate. Yeah, do not expect to go into a bear den in the middle of winter and not find them wide awake, because they will be awake. They just don't leave the den and kind of take a lot of naps. So yeah, do not go into a bear den in winter, because they're not actually hibernating. They're estivating, which is not the same thing. One of them leads to the bear waking up and murdering you. The other is just kind of a nap.
Only you could have pulled that off. Head outside and I'll fill you in on the next step.
Yeah, see, it's safer to just go back around than try that hook again. Because seriously, that hook is dumb.
To form a receiver array, you'll have to place the radio transmitters in precise locations around Jean Bison's base of operations.
Seems easy enough.
Once you're in position, hit the circle button to place the transmitter.
You know, I'm getting tired of getting spotted even when I use silent obliteration. Or whenever the bear decides to start attacking a guard, that he must also somehow aggro me. That's just dumb. Okay, the first thing we'll do is go over to Bison's house and place one so that I can get back up on here. Because I know I can get back up on the ice spikes from Bison's house. But once you go down to that other one, you gotta go all the way back around.
Perk up your ears, boys. I'm gonna tell you all the tally for last month. The blue lumberjack team managed to clear cut 128 acres of forest. Not bad considering they had to kill all them badgers to do it, eh? But now, the gold lumberjack team, bless their hearts, those boys chopped down 211 acres. Y'all hear that? 211 acres of progress. Almost brings a tear to my eye when I think about how much wilderness y'all have tamed. Keep up the good work, fellers. Not long till we can start putting up those track holes. Yeah.
Track holes. Oh, well, shit. Missed the jump on point. There we go.
Nice work. The array's up and running.
Let's pick this guy's pocket before we return to go get Murray. And this one, of course. Am I a loot addict? I'd like to think so. I'm addicted to loot. My favorite part of loot is when you get to rub it all over your face. Just knowing you've stolen it successfully from someone else. Okay, let's go do the RC Combat Club mission.
Rumor has it
Right into the
several
water.
off-duty guards meet in that cabin for an RC combat club.
This is going to be great. I haven't been in any RC combat since that job we pulled in Istanbul. It was awesome.
Job in Istanbul. Let's go in.
Those guards will never let you into the combat club without a disguise. That old moosehead should do the trick. Only there's no way for you to get up there. Hide out in this barrel while I send in Sly to steal the head. Sly, if you can get the stuffed moosehead without being detected, Murray should be able to join the RC Combat Club without raising any suspicion.
Okay, so all we gotta do is get him the head, and we can do the rest. And pick everyone's pocket in the meantime, because, well, they got no money to wager with. It's gonna be even more fun. This is dangerous territory to be in here. Easy does it. Easy, there we go.
Murray, heads up.
Oh, goody.
Hey, fellas, any of you guys think you can beat the the moose? Maybe put a bet on it.
Oh, I'm in, eh? I ain't got a lot of money for this wager, but there's no way I'd lose to a new guy like you, huh?
That RC combat drone takes some skill to control. Steer with the left analog stick and hold down the X button for gas. After you collect the fallen ammo, press the square button to fire its turret. Here's a pro tip. You can only aim the turret while you're stopped.
I forget how much I suck at this. Got it.
You won, eh? But I ain't got no money.
That might be okay. It all depends.
Depends on what?
On whether or not you know the location of the Northern Light Battery.
Oh, well, I guess I owe ya.
Yeah, Charizard. Robot Wars has certain rules to it. That, on the other hand, was a whole bunch of shit.
After reading through the log chopping guide, it's become painfully clear that to win in the lumberjack games, we'll have to cheat. Now, I've constructed a plan that hinges around us acquiring an eagle's egg, which is more difficult than you'd think. First, Murray needs to lure a bear into taking out the local oil mains. Once destroyed, the pressurized oil should ignite and create updrafts, which Sly will then use to paraglide over to the eagle's nest, grab an egg, and then head back to the safe house. Thanks to Murray's undercover work in the RC Combat Club, we've learned that the Northern Light Battery is hidden in a silo nearby. The battery needs some serious modification if we're going to hide inside it to sneak onto Arpeggio's blimp. First, we'll short the battery with grapple lines on local boats. Then, we'll all break into the lighthouse and sever the power flow to the battery. That way it won't recharge. Given my electrical engineering background, this plan has a 97% chance of success. Pretty good, huh?
97? Let's do the lighthouse break-in mission first.
That lighthouse is the conduit for collecting the northern lights. We need to shut it down, or the silo battery will continue to fill with energy, making it impossible for us to stow away inside.
So, you want me to go in there and bust the thing up? Sounds like work for Murray.
Actually, this job will require all three of our skills. The front door is locked, and you're the only one capable of climbing up to the hatch on top. Once inside, sneak down to the ground floor and let us in. We'll help you finish the job.
All right, see you on the ground floor.
Ouch.
Nice climbing, Sly. You made it up to the hatch.
Okay. Okay.
Hey, genius! Smash that chair and let us in!
Nah, I want to make sure all the geese are dead first.
Thanks, pal. Just let me at that Northern Light attractor. It'll be slag in minutes.
Not quite that simple, Murray. I'll reverse the energy flow from the control computer while you lift the main circuit breaker. That should give Sly a short window of opportunity to climb up the power lines and overload the system from the top.
Up, down, up, down. They should put an elevator in this place.
Okay then, so Murray's jammed the override.
Get climbing, Sly. We can't keep this thing reversed forever.
Yeah, this is heavier than it looks.
Got it.
We did it! The collection mechanism is overloading!
Yay. We really jacked up that battery. We jacked up that battery just like we jacked up any and all hope Charlie ever had of not being an idiot. Yes, your knees are waiting for tomorrow, Charlie. I know. You're always on your knees for us. What do you mean, syrup? Charlie, we're not doing anything involving syrup and your knees. Oh yeah, we haven't assigned any of this stuff. Oh yeah, health extractor. Charlie, you're not going to have knee pancakes. The only thing you're going to have is, well, a couple of coasters, really. After all, kneecaps are just bone. And maybe a little bit of cartilage. Why is the bear coming?
If we can trust Murray's informant, that's the silo with the battery hidden inside.
To prepare it for travel, we'll have to drain off its northern light energy. By attaching a boat's grappling hook to the top of the silo, we should be able to deplete power from the battery.
Jacob, stop encouraging him. We're talking about peeling off his
I'll
kneecaps,
hack into its
not
steering
making
controls
delicious
and move the
pancakes.
vessel close enough to fire its grappling hook.
Okay, I'll climb on top of the silo and attach the hooks. How many grappling lines will it take to drain the battery?
3 should suffice. Once the first line's attached, Murray and I will commandeer another boat. You should stay in position.
Finally, I get the easy gig.
I'm all set to throw you to that boat. These days, my aim is impeccable.
Now to hack the steering controls.
God, I hate these things. My nickname for them is trappers, because they leave behind, because they can't hit worth a damn, but of course they leave behind a constant trail of trappers.
Nice work hacking the autopilot. The boat's heading into position. I'm already on top of the silo. Shoot the grappling hook up to me, and I'll make sure it gets attached to the battery.
We aren't shooting high enough yet. There we
The
go.
hook's in place. You guys should head out for another boat before anyone picks up on what we're doing.
Yeah, these guys were neat enemies for this one set of levels, but everything after this, no, pretty much absolutely not. Charlie, the turtle has a name. It is Bentley. Okay, I may have overshot that just a hair.
The second hook's in place. One more grapple line to go, and this thing will be on empty. was wondering what happened to that
Oh,
guy.
look, Charlie, it's a
Guess he
mammoth.
just prefers to be frozen.
Got it. Got it.
That did it. With the battery chamber empty, we'll be all set to move in.
Think we should have just enough. We should have just enough time for old Grizzleface. Let's see. No, we haven't looted anything. Okay, let's go do old Grizzleface. This is a fun one. Blind goose.
If we're gonna get an eagle egg, you'll first have to destroy all the local oil mains.
It looks pretty sturdy. The Murray is strong, but his fists can't punch through metal.
No
True.
problem. See that old bear down there? His name is Grizzleface. The guards ignore him because he's blind and practically nerve dead, except for his sense of smell. If that old guy smells fish, there's no stopping him. Use Grizzleface to take out the oil mains.
But I don't smell like fish. Do I? How can I lure him around?
Bentley's taken up a post along the river. He'll keep tossing bombs into the water, and the fish should get blown sky high. Plenty should land near your position.
So you want me to throw a fish at the oil main so that old grizzle face will knock him apart?
That's the idea. You might even try throwing fish at the guards. Might improve their odor.
Yeah, I love it. It's a devious plan that will probably result in the death of many innocents.
Nice work. Trot old Grizzleface over to the next oil main by luring him with fish.
God, where did all these guys come from? What on earth is sus about raining fish, Charlie? I think there's something wrong with you. Fish falling from the sky is an everyday thing. Heck, we have entire government agencies that do nothing but make fish fall out of the sky. I don't see where the fish is falling. Okay then, let's see. So we still gotta finish destroying this one. Okay, let's keep moving. We still got 2 to go. I think one of them we must have destroyed like in an incomplete way. So we'll have to go back and smash it. Okay, so now we just gotta get him back over there to destroy that last oil main. Now, Eagles, y'all had better not be getting too ornery near me. Especially since I'm holding this fish over my head. Damn, Eagle. Oh, there it is. Yes, you're absolutely right. I did kill that guard just for the fun of it, by throwing a fish at him and watching a grizzly bear maul him. Congratulations, you can use your eyes. I'm known for being a violent and destructive human being, Charlie, not for being relenting. Apparently you did not understand this. From all my talk of potato peelers to the kneecaps.
Solid work, Murray. Now that the oil lines are exposed, Sly's all set up for a paragliding job off the lighthouse.
Okay, let's make a quick run back to the safe house. And we can do that paragliding mission real quick. And then we'll be set up for the final job. We won't have enough time for the final job, mind you. But we will have enough time for the mission. Oop, missed that jump. Okay then.
In order to overcome Jean Bison in the Lumberjack games, we'll need to enlist the help of the giant Canadian eagles. Their nest is out on that iceberg. Steal one of the eggs, and then bring it safely back to the safe house. We'll use it to direct the eagle's protective instincts against Bison.
Sure, sounds easy enough. Except for the part where I have to swim a half a mile through freezing water.
Why swim when you can paraglide? With the oil mains all destroyed, the pent-up combustible materials have just caught fire.
I see. The updraft created by the flame should give me some extra altitude.
Just make sure to stay out of the fire. Get too close and old Grizzleface will be eating barbecued raccoon for dinner.
That's a charming image, Bentley.
Yes. Yes, it is. Yeah, all these updrafts and everything never really were too exciting of a portion in this level. Oh, great. Here come the eagles.
Watch out for those eagles, they don't look friendly. Excellent job! If you could get that eagle egg back to the safe house, we'll be all set for the Lumberjack games.
Okay, and let's run.
Great work, Sly.
Well, there we go. We're set up.
The Lumberjack games are upon us. Now, despite Murray's study of the log chopping guide, none of us are skilled enough to beat Jean Bison at his own game. So, though it pains me to say it, we'll have to cheat. Murray, you'll participate in the power log chopping competition. Get us a good score, and then let Bison up for his turn. While he's chopping, I'll sneak the eagle egg into his trousers, and the protective parents should disturb his axe swings. Sly, given your ascension skills, I've signed you up for the ice wall climb. We'll keep Bison from beating your score by pulling him off the wall with some nearby grappling lines. And finally, I'll represent our team in the log rolling competition. With my knowledge of rotational mechanics, we're sure to get a stupendous score. Sly will be in charge of greasing Bison's logs, so he has no chance of beating it. If you guys are ready, I say we head out and show these meathead lumberjacks what we're made of.
Sounds like a good plan in theory, but something tells me that in practice it's not going to be that easy. But I digress. It has been 2 hours and 1 minute, so I think we're going to end it here.
I'm gonna play me some lumberjack games, gonna split me some lumberjack wood, and that's always good.
Anyway, so until next time, This has been an MO7 production. I have been Moretti, and this has been Sly Tooth, Band of Thieves.
Always gonna be on
Goodbye.
guard. There's grizzlies round every crook